Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, and good morning. Welcome to my video. Today we're going to learn how to make an automated sugarcane farm, and believe me, I think this is going to prove to be the best one on the Xbox One console. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so number one, get rid of the sheep. You need to find out which way your minecarts are going to lay. Okay, so to do that, you don't throw the track down, you place the track. Okay, the track goes that way. I can tell you that's not the way, whoops, that's not the way the minecarts lay. Regardless, how we're gonna have to put that back together. Okay, so there you go. You see that minecart sitting there. Now, we're going to have to, what we're going to be doing is placing some minecarts inside of blocks. Now, when we do that, we're going to remove the track. Now, you see how the wheels, see the little black spots for the wheels, how they're facing me? As soon as we break this track, that's going to change. Do you see that? Did you see how it shifted? So, you want that orientation, you want to know what that orientation is before you begin to build this, because you're going to lay out your farm in that direction, because the minecarts fit better. Okay? Alright, so let me put that hopper back in that minecart and I'll be right back. Okay folks, we're back. Now let's go over the ingredient list for this recipe. Alright, first off, here we go. We have one button, two levers, two pistons. Okay, we have one observer. However, I'm going to use two, only because I like the way it looks. That's why. Only one is required though. Then we need two dispensers, 6 redstone torches, 3 redstone repeaters. We need 2 hoppers, but I'm going to use 6. Okay. We need 2 chests, but I'm going to use 8. We need 2 minecart with hopper, 24 redstone, a bucket of water, and 2 sugar canes. Okay, and then some blocks of your choice, and you need 2 that are either dirt, white sand, or red sand. Okay, I'm going to use dirt because that's what I've readily got here. Alright, okay, let's get started on this. Now, I already explained the placement of the hoppers, the mine carts, and how they rotate when you, well, sometimes they rotate when you break them. So the first thing we're going to do is go, oh, and you need 1 track, which I had in my inventory. The first thing you're going to do is get your 2 hoppers. Okay, so we're going to take our 2 hoppers and we're going to place them straight down. Okay, we'll put chests under them later. Alright, alright, now that we have those down, we're going to get our track and we're going to get a minecart. Okay, and a piston and some redstone and a torch. Alright, okay, so let's put our track on. Get a crouch to do it. Okay, our track goes on. Now we want to put a minecart on that track. Alright, and there we go. Now I like to fill in these other areas if possible. Alright, let's see, can we, no, gotta go deeper. Alright, now that we gotta remove this guy. Okay, now we can see If we position there, you can see the track. So now you hit that track. Okay, and our minecart turns. All right, now we want to see, yeah, we want to place that block back there. Okay, now hopefully I'm okay doing this now. Yep, we're going to see if we can place our piston. Yep, it went in the right direction. Okay, now we're going to push this block of dirt onto this minecart. Okay, now it won't work if you have the track underneath the minecart. It won't work. It will push the track just like it was a separate block. Okay, now there we go. We have our first minecart inside of this block. Whoops, I didn't mean to put that torch on there, but regardless, we got our first minecart on that. Okay, now we need to do the second one. Okay, so we'll move our piston. Scoot this thing over. Put our piston down. Now, let's see, where did our track go? Did it go down in this hopper? Yep. Those things sure do suck everything down. Okay. Now let's place our track back here. Crouch. Place. Okay, get our minecart. Alright, place our minecart. Get down here. Get the outline of our track. Get it out of there. You notice it did move again. Get our dirt down here. Okay. And there is, I screwed up though. You see this? I think, I don't know. We'll see. Let's see if we can put a block in there. I like to put the block on there beforehand. Ah, it goes. Okay, very good. Alright. Okay, so there is. Now we want to make sure we can remember where these are, even though they're right in the center. Okay, so let's just put a torch on top of them. Okay, that's step one. We've got our mine carts in our blocks of dirt. See, that's going to let us plant the sugarcane directly on top of these guys. Right square on those same blocks that the minecart is in. Okay. Let's see. Now we need some water. I think we may as well go ahead and do the water. Okay. Yeah, see, they're sitting there all nicely. Alright. Okay, now we need to put some blocks over the top of those. This is where your blocks of choice comes into play. I'm going to use polished andesite. Not because it's my favorite by any means, but because that's... Oh, and I'm going to use a lot of glass also. Alright. Okay, now I can remove these torches and I can plant my sugar cane now, just to mark our blocks, okay? There. And that lets you know that you have water and that these are valid blocks to plant on. Okay? Alright, I'm going to grab my glass. I'm sure these will get sucked right down in there. Who knows? Okay. Alright, so this is the center of our... It's kind of ugly, isn't it? I'll go get one more block of water to level that out. Okay? There, I like that better. It just looks better. I don't know why it doesn't fill up like the other one does, but that's okay. We can live with it. Alright, now we've got the hard part done, okay? So now it's a matter of putting our rest of our chests and our hoppers and this and that in, okay? So let's get our stuff. Two observers, and there, I think that's the rest of our stuff besides our building blocks. Okay, all right. Now let's see. Yeah, I don't want to risk, if these things get bumped, they can come out of there. Those minecarts can. So I really like to get them in there, bounded with something. Okay, all right. So they're in there now. Now, if the hoppers below get disturbed, guess what? Yep, start over. Those minecarts are coming out. All right. There's our rail back and a light. And some dirt and another light. Alright, okay, so let's see here. Now, I like to do this a certain way, and I'll try to explain why. I like to put a double chest across here. Okay, now the rest of it is optional. This will get you going. Now, here I'm going to go ahead and do the optional part, though. May require me to do a lot of digging though. You always want to check and make sure you're not digging something out that you're going to regret later on. Alright, let's get these hoppers on. Crouch, place, crouch, place. Okay, what this is going to do is, both of these are going to feed into this, but one thing I notice is they don't always feed uniformly. And them going into a single chest, they should come into these second chests evenly. They should fill at the same speed, okay? That's what we're going to shoot for anyway. All right. All right. All right, it's night again. We're going to, now our dispensers go here, okay? Alright, there's our dispensers. Those are going to hold our bone meal. Okay, now we have more of our decorative stone. Okay, we have even more of it. Now you guys, you make this just as pretty as you want, okay? Alright, now for in earnest our pistons get placed. This is going to be their final resting spot. Alright, pistons go there. Now our observer then, or observers are going to go up here. Oh, and I'm about to mess up because you have to place them the direction that you want them to look. Okay. Whoop! Wrong button. Okay, right button, wrong part. You only need one of those. However, I like to do two because I like the way it looks. Everything is even, okay? All right, I'll be back in the morning. All right, folks. Now you just kind of wall this thing in, you know, the way that you want to make it look the way you want it to. Okay. All right, so we got to get the redstone from these guys. Okay. And we got to bring it around here to these to the back of these pistons. All right. See how nice and uniform it is, okay? Now we can remove some of these torches. We don't need them anymore. I just had them there marking things out. Okay, so now we have to wire in our dispensers, okay? So our dispensers kind of go like this. We have repeater, each one of them on 2 ticks. Then we have another repeater on 2 ticks. Okay, now we have some wire, and there we go. Now the observers are going to fire the pistons. Same time that happens, with some amount of delay, our dispensers are going to get triggered to feed more bone meal onto our sugarcane. Okay? Now, I believe all we got left to wire up is our Kickstarter, button, and our I think this can go one closer in. Our Kickstarter button and our stop switch. It's kind of a dual purpose. It's a stop and it's also a it helps you out if your sugarcane grows up, so that if your sugarcane grows up so that the observer can't detect a state change, then you may need to hit this to cut down your sugarcane. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's right. Yeah, a button there and two switches. Okay, I'm going to remove these torches. Alright, folks. Okay, so I'm going to replace these blocks here with my pretty stone, so that everything is nice, you know. All right. Okay, now, all right. Whoops, that's not what goes there. Okay, and we'll get that wired in here in a bit. Okay, all right. Now we need to, here's your next option. These dispensers hold 9 things. If you want to grow more sugar cane at a time, you need to put a hopper on each one. Okay, and then also, that's what the final 2 chests are for. So you can put a lot of fertilizer in this guy. Bone meal. Okay. Alright, that's it. Right there, other than the roof on it and the starter button, that's your build. Okay. Alright, let's pretty this thing up again. Okay, and then we'll just cap this guy. Whoop, nice job. Alright, that's got him capped, okay? And there is our basic farm. Now we just see what we can do to pretty it up and to wire in our buttons. Okay? Now we got some digging to do. I messed that up, didn't I? Oh, forced our stupid card out. Haha, isn't that a kick? Okay, I'll be back. Okay, folks, so you saw that. Woohoo! I had to put my piston back in my piston. I had to put my minecart back in the block, replant my sugarcane, and put these blocks in. So go ahead and put these blocks in to start with. Also, put blocks at the end of your water chamber, okay? Just so you don't have an issue to deal with, okay? It's just better that way. Kind of enclose this good parts. Okay, so I got this out. I've got my button installed here. Okay, then down below I've got a block with redstone and then a torch here. Okay, now this torch, we got more digging to do. Yep, this is going to power an AND gate. See, we're getting right down. We're getting right down to the good stuff here. All right. Okay, so from here we go over. Okay. We'll just make this all uniform. Okay. Okay. Open a little bit of this up. Okay, so I believe that shut off our light up above. Yep. Okay, so that control is working good. Alright, let's replace this now. Okay. All right, so that has our control, and that, I think, do we have any parts left? Nope, just a rail and some decoration. We got one bit of redstone. I think we have a bit of redstone because I can't tell you why. Probably because I miscounted. Let's see if it works. Okay, let's fill our hoppers with some bone meal. I'll grab some bone meal. We'll be right back, okay? Okay, folks. Now, for your bone meal, you need to see, we can access the hopper from down here. I think we can access. Oh, we can't access our yeah, right here. Through the back. Alright. Okay. There's number 1. There's number 2. And we can go down here. We can fill these hoppers. I don't know how full you want to fill this thing. I think that's good enough, though. That's 14 stacks in each one. And then we'll have to pretty this thing up. Okay, now, if all goes well, we should be locked and loaded, alright? You ready? Let's see. And there we go, folks. We are cranking. We are turning and burning. Let's go check our chests and see if we're getting anything out. Okay. Yeah. 53 and yep. They're pretty even. I find if you do it this way, it's pretty even. Yeah. Yeah, if you do it like that, it's pretty even. If you try to run each hopper into one chest, they don't necessarily fill evenly. Okay, folks. Now I'm seeing around 15,000 sugarcane an hour out of this thing. It'll pump out, I don't know, almost 3,000, 26 or 2,800 in 10 minutes. So it's really a well, you can see it's a good system. Okay, now, oh, you see smoke rising and you want to stop it, boom, you shut it off right there. Okay, you want to start it again, just poke the little starter button. And there we go. Alright, guys and gals, I hope you find this interesting and useful. This is one fantastic sugarcane farm. Putting the pistons in sideways like this, it doesn't pop sugarcane out the front, and this thing, it really performs. Okay? Alright. Well, you guys enjoy, make yourselves a bunch of paper, make some rockets, trade with some villagers, and just enjoy. Decorate this thing up, make it pretty. Okay? Again, you can do it with one less observer, but I like the way it looks. And then the extra stone was just so you could cover up all of your redstone and make a nice enclosure and everything. Okay? Alright. Well, fantastic. I hope you enjoy, and we'll see you next time. Alright, thanks for watching. You guys take care of yourselves, have fun, stay safe, and have a great day. And watch out for these guys. Oh yeah. Alright. Alright, we'll see you next time. Alright folks, you just probably just heard it finish, and we got just over a double chest of sugar cane out of this. And that's out of 28 stacks of bone meal, okay? Because I had 14 in each one. And yeah, I'm continuing to try to make this thing pretty. They don't call me Mr. Style for nothing. Haha. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, works great. I'll time this thing again, but this morning when I tried it, I got just over. I got 15,800 and something an hour. I ran it for 10 minutes and timed it, so it came out like 15,800 sugarcane per hour. Okay, all right. Thanks for watching. You guys have fun.